Today I'm in one of my favorite places in Central Oregon to shoot, Christmas Valley Sand Dunes. This is an amazing spot. I love it because almost nobody shoots here. I don't think I've seen anybody shoot out here. I don't think I've even seen any photos out here, which makes it even more special. I guess I'm sharing it, but I don't mind. There's plenty to go around. It's if you can't make it to Namibia or Death Valley, these dunes will certainly work. Yeah, it's a lovely spot out here. Now there is one major caveat about shooting out here, and that's this area is a off-highway vehicle area. So that means dirt bikes, quads, side-by-sides, they're all welcome to rip around out here. And the issue isn't being run over by a dune buggy or anything. The issue is the tracks they put in the sand that will mess up the natural little sand waves and formations you see on the ground. So there are a few people out here today, but not that many. Let's go check it out. This tree here behind me is pretty special to me, as I was able to create one of my more popular images on a absolutely gale, stormy, crazy, windy day here a couple of years ago. It was just intense. The sand was blowing like crazy and the clouds were just rolling in. It's a really dynamic scene, but this tree here kind of stood on its own, and it was nice and silvery. I think some sunlight hit it just as I was shooting it, so I don't know. I like this tree and I like to walk past it every time I'm around. Now, a good way to combat the tracks in the sand is to come when it's windy or when there was just a storm. That's sort of what I did now. It's pretty windy today, and that should clear out the tracks a bit. The other is to not come on the weekend. All right, first shot in the bag. So what I'm looking for in these shots is the contrast between the shadow and the sunlit parts of the sand. Also like the clouds a little bit. They have some nice bright white against the contrast of the dark blue sky. Also looking for the curving lines and everything. Right now I'm shooting black and white because I just want to emphasize that contrast even more. Another maybe hour and a half or two, the sun will get low, and the sand should turn like pastel or something, and it should look pretty nice. And now I'll flip to color then. But right now everything's looking pretty good in black and white. It's not that easy walking around in this sand. I'm gonna be walking miles. This wind is pretty heavy too. I'm gonna be picking sand out of every crevice for the next 2 days. Have my GPS here so I don't get lost, or I can find my way back, because that's an easy thing to do. So as you can tell, I've been taking most of my shots with my telephoto lens, this 100 to 400. I don't know. Every time I shoot these dunes, it just seems to be the lens of choice. Actually, I'll show you what I'm looking at here. We'll start wide and then we'll zoom in. So this is a pretty scene. Hold on. All right, this is a pretty scene right here. But I don't like the sky. It's all white. We've lost any clouds. So if I like zoom in. Oh, look at that. You gotta admit, that looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot that. Well, the shadows are getting long and the sun is starting to set. It's go time to try to find a composition in this fading light. I'm looking everywhere. We'll see if we can find something. So here's a shot, not dissimilar from the other shots I've taken today. The big difference is the lack of contrast. So we have this beautiful soft evening light, and it's just giving it a different vibe. And it's soft, subtle, and a nice way to end the evening. Well, thanks a lot for joining me today here at the Dunes. It's always a pleasure. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. You can subscribe to see more. I'll see you at the next one.